One thing being worse than being raped is waiting 4 years or more to hear if people actually believe you.
He had no choice for 3 years when he was controlling me. I had no choice for 3 years when he was raping me. And now I had no choice for 2.5, 3 years when I was in the system.
I waited 2.5 years for my rape trial to go ahead. It was delayed twice, each time the day before we were due in court. The second time it was delayed, it was actually confirmed, and then 5 hours later on email, we were told that it wasn't going ahead. He had lied his way out on bail and breached his bail conditions 23 times. So during those 2.5 years, I lost my job, I lost my home, I developed acute PTSD, a side effect of which was a repeated vomiting syndrome, which meant that I had to go to hospital to have my esophagus repaired. It feels like a system that has been weighted against you. And defendants are, there is no doubt, defendants are gaming the system. And as it currently stands, as it is today, I would absolutely not recommend this system to someone who finds themselves in my position.
Whilst 12 strangers off the street who have all of their own biases, we know 1 in 4 men are generally perpetrators, so that would be 3 on a panel who are judging you and your case. So for me, having that transparency really changes things as well. And so when we talk about only the worst crimes are being seen by juries, and they need to be seen by juries, what does that mean about all of the other crimes, including domestic abuse, including coercive control, that are being seen in magistrate court? Are we saying that they're not getting fair trials as it is? Because we believe that they are. So why is there such pushback at the moment about more cases going to magistrate court? And magistrates are lay people as well, so there is still that accountability from the general public.
I was so close to pulling out multiple times, but I had this sense that he had done it before. And in fact, what I later was told, but that wasn't admissible, but through this bill would become admissible, was that he had broken his ex-partner's leg repeatedly and raped her as well. And his defence barrister stood in front of the judge, the jury, myself, and said, "This man has never hurt a woman." So the fact that he was out on bail, repeatedly breaching his bail conditions, brutal is the word. I cannot overstate the impact that this has on victims. It was devastating. I didn't look people in the eye for 2 years. I wore a hat everywhere I went so I could hide my face, because he could have been anywhere. I had to move out of my home. My home became a crime scene. I lost my job. It was daily torture. And I would echo what Natalie Fleet said the other week in the House of Commons, that the one thing being worse than being raped is waiting 4 years or more to hear if people actually believe you.
Why is it that the perpetrator is the one who can make these decisions? It makes it feel like they are in control, and as a victim, you are running behind, you are catching up. And that was exactly the case with me when I found out that he selected a court. All of a sudden I got a call to say, your perpetrator has picked to go to a magistrate court, so this is now what's going to happen. I have no choice in it. I already had no choice for 3 years when he was controlling me. I had no choice for 3 years when he was raping me. And now I had no choice for 2.5, 3 years when I was in the system.